The story of Isaac, Abraham's son. Isaac was the long-awaited son of Abraham and Sarah, a miracle child born to them in their old age as a fulfillment of God's promise. His story is one of faith, sacrifice, and divine provision. The promise of Isaac. God had promised Abraham that he would be the father of many nations, but for many years, Abraham and Sarah remained childless. When Abraham was 100 years old and Sarah was 90, God reaffirmed his promise, and Sarah miraculously conceived. She gave birth to a son and named him Isaac, which means, he laughs, because Sarah had laughed in disbelief when she first heard she would bear a child in her old age, Genesis 21 verses 1-7. The test of Abraham's faith. When Isaac was a young man, God tested Abraham's faith in a profound way. He commanded Abraham to take Isaac to Mount Moriah and offer him as a sacrifice. Though this was agonizing, Abraham obeyed, trusting that God would provide. As he prepared to sacrifice Isaac, an angel stopped him, saying, "Do not lay a hand on the boy. Now I know that you fear God, because you have not withheld from me your son, your only son." Genesis 22 verse 12. Abraham then saw a ram caught in a thicket and sacrificed it instead. This event foreshadowed God's ultimate sacrifice of his own son, Jesus, and demonstrated Abraham's unwavering faith. Isaac's life and legacy. Isaac grew up to become a peaceful and faithful man. He married Rebekah, who bore him twin sons, Jacob and Esau. Though Isaac favored Esau, God chose Jacob to continue the covenant promise. Isaac's life was marked by God's blessings. He prospered as a herdsman and redug the wells his father had dug, despite opposition from the Philistines. God reaffirmed his covenant with Isaac, just as he had with Abraham, Genesis 26 verses 3-5. Isaac lived to be 180 years old and was buried by his sons in the cave of Machpelah alongside Abraham and Sarah. His story is a testament to God's faithfulness, the power of faith, and the fulfillment of divine promises through generations. Key lessons from Isaac's story. God's promises are sure, even when circumstances seem impossible, God fulfills his word. Faith requires obedience. Abraham's willingness to sacrifice Isaac shows complete trust in God. God provides, just as he provided the ram for sacrifice, he meets our needs in ways we may not expect. 1. Isaac's unique birth and early life. Miraculous conception. Isaac's birth was a divine miracle, as Sarah had been barren and was far past childbearing age.